From the Constitution, Article 2, Section 4. The President, Vice President, and all civil officers of the United States shall be removed from office on impeachment for and conviction of treason, bribery, or other high crimes and misdemeanors. Donald Trump meets these requirements, and if the Republican Party fails to file articles of impeachment immediately, they are in collusion with Donald Trump and should immediately be removed from office themselves. This is We the People. Now, I don't take this lightly, and I will explain myself fully here. So let's go directly to the Emoluments Clause in the Constitution specifically. Follow along with me if you have a copy, or Google it. Article 1, Section 9, Clause 8. No title of nobility shall be granted by the United States, and no person holding office of profit or trust under them shall, without consent of the Congress, accept any present, emolument, office, or title of any kind whatever from any king, prince, or foreign state. Now, I'm going to explain that to you in more modern language. No one who holds office within our government may profit or receive any present, emolument, office, or title from any foreign entity, government, or officer of a foreign government. Now, this clause could basically apply to any property Trump owns or owns in the United States or worldwide. But I'll get back to that. Let's begin in Washington, D.C. The Trump International Hotel in the old post office building. The clause states that no holder of any office may receive a present or emolument, office, or title. Now, I'll define emolument for you. The definition in Webster's is that an emolument is a salary, a fee, or profit from office. So that means that they may not receive any payment of any kind at all from any foreign officer, office holder, or foreign country. Hang on to that thought. How does Trump violate the Emoluments Clause? It's quite simple. Back to the hotel in D.C. The very first time any government or official from another government from any country on this planet stays in this hotel, has a drink at the bar, rents out a conference room or a banquet room, Trump is receiving a fee. He is making a profit and therefore receiving a gift or fee from a foreign entity. Now, he claimed in his news conference that he's going to donate these fees to the government in some fashion. But who's overseeing these accounts? Who's going to be the accountant that checks his books? He failed to mention that part. Are we supposed to believe that he's to be trusted completely and that he's going to be honest and above board on every occasion for every property he holds? Really? I'll show you my taxes after I win, he said. We're still waiting. Can you trust him completely? Not to mention the conflict of interest or the fact that technically he is leasing a building that belongs to the U.S. government to himself. He is his own landlord. He doesn't own the old post office. He has a lease to use the facility. And he's leasing it from the government that he now runs. He has the authority to hire and fire the managers that manage the property he makes a profit off of. This kind of blatant corruption and side dealing has never been seen in the entire history of our country. And he flaunts it right in our faces. He has literally said the president can't have conflicts. And you know something? He's right. Because the people who we depend on to hold him accountable are the House and the Senate, both controlled by the Republican Party. And God knows they won't do a damn thing to stop this. This isn't a hypothetical situation. I am not saying what if. It is happening right now. Foreign leaders, governments from other countries, outside interests who are in D.C. for the inauguration are staying in that hotel tonight, right now. Word is that Donald Jr. himself even strong-armed one country to move an event that they were having later this spring to the Trump International Hotel for the sole purposes of the Trump company making a profit off of it. He was actually leveraging his father's office to make money. If that's not unconstitutional, then just throw the whole document out. Just set fire to it. It's worthless. It means nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, our country has been sold and will continue to be sold to the highest bidder. We have a Russian puppet in the White House who is literally selling influence to his office, the very thing he himself accused Hillary Clinton of doing, and he isn't even using the back door. But this doesn't apply to just the D.C. hotel. This applies to every single property he owns or holds any financial interest in anywhere in the world. Because if it says Trump on it and he profits from it, all you have to do is be a foreign leader and put money in that building in some fashion. Rent a hotel room, rent an apartment, rent out a space for an office that you never use. Anything. And he makes money. And do you think he's not going to know you're there? Because this not really a blind trust isn't blind. He knows. If he makes $1 single from a foreign leader or a member of a foreign government, he is selling influence. He knows it. We know it. And the countries that are booking the rooms, the conference centers, the offices, the apartments, they know it too. But the Republican Party doesn't give a damn. They've sold their souls so that they can rape the offices of the EPA, the Labor Office, the Education Department, HUD, and Health and Human Services, and destroy Obamacare and take health care away from 20 million people, and destroy Medicaid, Medicare, and destroy Social Security. In one day, Friday, January 20th, Donald Trump signed a document that instantly made everybody who owns an FHA house, if you have a loan on your home, it's FHA approved loan, he just made your house payments go up. Because the executive order that Obama signed lowered your house payments, and he just took that away from you. So not only is he going to profit off his office in violation of the Constitution, but he's also going to make your lives miserable by taking away every benefit you have, especially if you're poor. But we'll talk about that on another episode. It is more important to the Republican Party to destroy the fabric of our government than to keep our country from being sold to another foreign entity. They are all traitors, and this, my friend, is treason at its highest and most revolting level. They impeached Bill Clinton for not for getting a blowjob, but for lying about a blowjob. They impeached a president for lying about sex. But a president with an R in front of his name gets complete immunity for bribery. You must never be silent. Never stand still. Never allow yourself to be pushed aside and silenced. Call your congressman. Call your senators. Make damn sure they know that you know that every minute that goes by, they are colluding. And if they don't stand up and do something, you will stand up and force them from office. If you'd like to contact me, you can contact me at WTPAmerica@hotmail.com. You can go to our Facebook page on Facebook, WTP America, or We the People America. Please subscribe to the channel. And go to patreon.com/WTP America to become a patron. My name is Alan Garrett, and Donald Trump is president. Resist.